Good morning everyone. Mayong buntag sa inyong tanan. Magandang umaga sa inyong tanan. I think that's right. I think so. I gotta try to put a new SIM into the phone that my sister, if you watched the video from yesterday, my sister bought me the Galaxy Note 5. So we're gonna go to a local hangout that I used to go to when I was a teenager. It's called Tri-County. It's called the Tri-County Flea Market. I don't know if they changed the name, but this building right here. See that? It says it has the phone carrier that I'm trying to get the SIM. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna go inside. I haven't been here in years, so we're gonna check it out. I go by one motto when you're married: happy wife, happy life. I just intended to spend a little money just to get my small little SIM on my new phone, and I ended up buying a gold chain. So I don't know how that one worked out, but once again, happy wife, happy life. I briefly want to talk about this topic that's always brought up when it comes to foreigners and local Filipinas. And I just want to give my side to it because I am married to a Filipina. Even though I am Filipino myself, right? Hold on. I'm referring to the age gap. My wife and I are only months apart, like months?
Come on, 2 years.
We're not 2 years apart. We're not 2 years apart. People already assumed that she just wanted to come to America. I'll give you a short story. I was getting my hair cut. Older white man goes into the barbershop and Ruby's waiting for me. Remember that guy, that old dude?
Oh yeah.
He goes up to Ruby and says, "Oh, are you glad to be in America?" And then she says, "Oh no, it's fine." And next thing he says is, "Oh, you must have married him for the green card." And I just looked at him and said, "No, she never wanted to come to America. She's only here visiting." It's ignorance like that I don't like. Not every single Filipino, just like not every single person in the world, wants to come to these particular countries just to get a green card. Obviously, Ruby and I don't have an age gap really. We unfortunately or fortunately don't go through the same issues many of my American or European counterparts go through with their Filipino wife. I think it's all fine and good as long as you love each other. And everybody's honest with each other, okay? There's just those women who are just wise. They'll love you, whatever. I've heard a lot of stories in the internet and in person. And this is not just in the Philippines. This is like in other European countries, whatever. She loves you 1,000%. Once that green card comes out, Speedy Gonzalez. Pew! Leave, that's it. It sucks because
That type of person that I don't like. If you're gonna just pretend to love that person just to get what you want, that's bad. For me, I mean, I wish you're gonna get a karma right away.
the little bad people in this world, just like I said about that article in Hempstead, it takes a few to spoil the stew. The short story is you gotta be careful. Everybody should know that, right? You gotta be careful because in whatever part of the world, you're gonna have those type of women that are just opportunistic, gold digging, conniving users. They're just and social climbers as well. Just, very wise. You just gotta be very careful. Now, the thing about the age gaps is that, me personally, at the end of the day, both of you guys have to feel comfortable with each other. Over time, the true colors will start coming out. If the girl's giving you all this attention in the beginning, because she's after this, she's after that from you, then that's gonna wear off eventually. You can only act not yourself for a while. How long can you play that role? How long can you be fake? I think that eventually you have to be smart enough to really, look for those characteristics that don't support a loving woman or a loving partner.
As long as you love each other, for me, there is no age gap. I just don't like when the girls use older man, like in case of money. There is a people, or there is a woman, or there is a girl who really materialistic, or like what do you call that, taking advantage. I just don't like that. Me, I don't have a problem if, as long as you love each other, as long as you love that guy, doesn't matter age, no age gap, no color, no whatsoever. I mean,
sometimes it's really obvious. To play devil's advocate, some men love that attention from a younger, more attractive woman. However, when it's like an age gap, like I've seen this in person when I was in Cebu. I was in Emo. I don't know if you remember. There was the girl pushing the guy in the wheelchair. The guy was like 90. I'm gonna say at least my grandma's age, 90 years old. The girl must have been 20-something years old. I don't know what level of connection they have, but and another thing is, some of these women are very practical. Now, I don't know if people are gonna hate me on this or not, but if they come from a particular life of hardship, they know what it is to struggle and this and that, and they find that a particular man from whatever country they come from will offer them easier life from one that she came from. So for them, the practicality goes in the mix. Just like that movie with Jennifer Lopez. It's the one where Wedding Planner, the father explains to her when he met the mother, he didn't love her at first. And then he goes on and says, like, I'll probably put it as a clip. It's not love at first sight, like like when I saw my wife. So it's not love at first sight. Sometimes it's a gradual climb to love. Some Filipino women, just like any other woman, it might be just preference. They might just like Caucasian men, or they might just like a different type of man opposed to a Filipino. A lot of Filipinas will say this within their own little group. There's an issue in the Philippines about what beauty is. I did a video about how skin lightening, or the way many Asians look at themselves, lighter is better. The lighter you are, sometimes in many people's eyes, dictates where you are in life, where you are going in life. And I think a large underlying issue that many Filipinas go through is securing the next generation on their end. Like, you have Filipinas who are darker toned. They want their offspring to be lighter, more socially accepted. I think everybody is beautiful in whatever shade you are, but the fact of the matter is, the darker you are, sometimes you are not looked at the same in the Philippines as if you were lighter skinned. I have gone through my troubles with that. My brother looks very mestizo, very kachila in Bisaya terms. On my mother's father's side, my grandfathers and his ancestors all come from Spain. My brother, because of genetics and DNA, it just so happened that he came out way more European than I did. So when I go back to the Philippines, I feel what it is. Not to a full degree, but I feel what it is to be, I guess, the darker tone Filipino. I see the level of respect and attention people give you if you are a lighter skinned Filipino, which is wrong in my eyes, but this is how society is. Sometimes I feel that many Filipinas want to secure that future bloodline. And at the same time, monetarily, some of them, they want to secure themselves monetarily, because depending on where the Filipina is in life, that's a very big factor that will dictate who she wants to interact with, who she wants to connect with, because let's face it, she doesn't want to face another harder day in life. If you're going through hardship and this might be your only way out, I don't care so much about the age gap. The society sometimes pressures the outlook on what a couple should be. Whether, that's with social class, that's with sometimes interracial dating, and as well as age. If people are willing to accept same-sex marriage, everyone should be able to accept the age gap. So I want to thank you again for joining me on another ride while I drive around and do my errands. Before I leave, feel free to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter if you want. Like me on Facebook. And follow me on Instagram if you would like. That'll be it for today. Take care. Have a great day. Thank you again for your time, because I know it's very valuable. And I'll see you later. New York traffic, nobody wants to give her a chance. Now they're complaining. Now they're fighting. Yeah, they're going crazy. Woo! That's New York for you. New York traffic it's probably not as bad as EDSA traffic, but it has that same vibe. That I don't ever want to be around it. That is crazy, man. I've probably only ate Popeyes 2 times since the surgery, so I'm going to enjoy my cheat day today with some fried chicken. I don't usually eat that stuff all the time, but if you do, I suggest you go to Popeyes if you have it in your town or country. It's good.